Hi everyone, welcome to the weekly guitar meeting at Siccas Guitars. I hope you are doing well and you are having a good time. This year is nearly coming to an end, and it has been an incredible year with many beautiful guitars and recordings in our studio. So, okay, we have 1 week still until the end of 2024. And this week we are going to have very special guitars. We are going to have a double top guitar made by Youri Soroka, and I have made an interview with him. It will be the first guitar of this week. And let's start with this interview. Today I have the pleasure to have a visit from Youri Soroka.
Yes.
Or Youri Soroka. What do you prefer?
It sounded almost the same for me.
It's the same. Okay. So, because I think in France.
Yeah, in France they say Youri Soroka, and I'm originally from Ukraine,
Yeah.
and it's Youri Soroka.
Youri Soroka. In Germany, the people always also say to r like r. So in Germany, you are also Youri.
Good.
But let's stick to Youri, like the original Ukrainian pronunciation.
Let's
Yeah. So nice to have you here.
yeah,
and
nice to be here actually.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. So where is your workshop based?
It's in France. In France, not too far from Lyon.
Lyon,
Close to Clermont-Ferrand, close to Vichy, and very close to Thiers. It's like a famous town, pretty small town.
Okay.
It's famous for knife making. If in France, like everybody knows.
Okay.
Thiers
So you
knives.
have probably very good sharp tools for to build
No,
like
not
that.
no.
big-
It's mostly like for kitchen,
okay.
not hand knives, kitchen
Okay.
knives, but not
Not for
not lucha
instrument.
tools. No.
Okay. And
But I still have sharp.
yes, great. It's good that the guitar luthier he should have.
It's essential.
Sharp,
It's,
yeah,
it's,
it's
it's actually very essential.
And I played your guitar for the first time. I think it was like 3 years ago in a guitar festival in Iserlohn, and I was very impressed because I have that sound character still in my mind, and I think this is a sign for a very good guitar. But it was a single top guitar at that time, and now you're also building double top guitars, I guess.
I was at the same. It's funny story. It was the same visit in Iserlohn,
Yeah.
and I was talking to many luthiers. I was already carrying this project in my head, about the double top guitar. So I kind of spoke informally to many double top makers, just
So what was-
asking them
yeah.
how do they proceed.
But what was the reason that you decided to build also double top guitar?
It was just the idea that I had in my head. But then I was kind of looking for some, because I've built like 65 traditional guitars before I started to do something different, like double top guitars. I wanted to try something new, something different. And I was very happy that I
With the
tried
result?
it. It was really, I really liked it. And I think I learned a lot also from doing completely different like style of guitars. And I think it's very like ingenious. I mean, we enhance the wood, the quality that in an original piece of wood are lacking. We enhance them by transforming it, and it's a huge window open to huge possibilities to have an influence on the sound. And double top is exciting because there's no limits. I mean, my double top model, I was not copying any previous design. I as I said, I talked to many luthiers. I explored it a little, but from what I've learned, from my experience, I imagined my completely own design.
Yeah. So you collected information and inspiration, but at the end you created your own.
I just imagined something that I wanted to improve. I mean, something that I was looking.
Yeah, I think we will see it with this guitar. If a guitar luthier who is building traditional guitars is able to make a double top guitar, but with the qualities of a traditional guitar, then I think the guitar is going to sound very good.
That's my point, actually. That's my point. I want to be like, have a traditional, enhanced, boosted traditional sound. Like.
Yeah, it's a good description. Boosted traditional sound. So let's see if the sound is boosted. So Youri brought us his brand new guitar today, and first of all, it looks beautiful, very clean work and precise. It's a double top guitar with balsa, with little wood.
A little bit of balsa, but it has like some air in it.
Yeah.
It's cedar on the inside, spruce, very light. It's Italian spruce from Val di Fiemme. Very light spruce, very light cedar. I also like, by choosing the materials, started from choosing the very light and good materials. So as you can see, the spruce is very, very nice.
Yeah.
Like 2 layers with some wood glued in it, with some cavities, and it's worked to lighten it and to stiffen it, and at the same time.
Yeah. It comes with very beautiful Indian rosewood. Very dark, a bit reddish. I like it. And slightly elevated fingerboard. I think even if it's slightly elevated, it makes a huge difference for in terms of playing, and probably sound too. No,
I found I very liked this design because I think it also improves the stability of the neck.
Of the neck, okay.
Because in my case, the neck is glued like from 3 pieces of wood with the elevation, the ebony part, and the neck itself.
Okay.
So, in the fact that we laminated 3 pieces of wood, it makes it much more stable than if it was just
one
just
piece.
ebony.
Then let's play a few tones on it, and we will see how it sounds, or we will hear how it sounds. This is those kind of double top guitars with a very long tone, which is very rare, to be honest, and a very natural sound. Like a traditional tone, but the response and the power of a double top. Great combination. It's very enjoyable. Wow. This sounds like a traditional guitar in terms of colors and tone quality. Congrats, first of all.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm very impressed. This is because double top guitars are always like, either it's going to be very good, or it's going to sound very like a cliche double top guitar, very nasal, very short tone. But this is not the case at all. Is it the kind of sound that you imagined, or was it a surprise when you built this guitar?
No, because as you said, it's close to traditional sound.
Okay.
So it was not a surprise. I mean, I hear this difference that it brings. You know, I find that it enhances the treble, greatly enhances the trebles in the high register, like, above the 9th fret and up to 20th in this case. So that's the point, because I found like many traditional guitar up to 12th fret, it will be like strangled. You know, sound will be a little. It's hard to produce and a bit strangled, and it's like probably very played in guitar, like that's been played for many years. It will be not the case. It will be very open, and I find that this Doubletop helps to remedy this problem, to give like good trebles all over the range. So I was happy with this. And I was happy that it's like easy to produce sound, easy to play.
This is also a good point. Yeah, it's the response is very fast, but it's not too fast, because sometimes with some guitars you touch the string and the sound is like you cannot control it, so it has to be in balance. Yeah, so the response, you don't have to fight with the guitar. It helps you to make nice music. Congrats once again.
Thank you very much.
And I'm very curious what you say about the sound of this brand new Youri Soroka guitar. And thanks for being here. It was a pleasure.
Thanks for inviting me.
And I'm looking forward to... Do you build also Doubletop with cedar top?
Yeah, I'm launching a few.
Okay, nice. Yeah. It would be also interesting, but I think it works very well with the spruce, because you had that clarity and tone separation, but at the same time the qualities of a Doubletop guitar. But I would be also very curious to see how the cedar one sounds. See you in a bit. And the second guitar of this week is made by the very famous Spanish guitar maker Antonio Marin Montero, and this guitar is a premium model from 2021. This is an exceptional instrument, and you will hear in a bit why. First of all, he has chosen the highest quality woods and very well aged woods for this guitar. It comes with a spruce top and Brazilian rosewood back and sides. For many people, the most beautiful woods for back and sides that you can find. This guitar is from 2021 and it has a number 917. And as I already told you, it's a premium model. I'm very curious how this guitar sounds, and let's see. Well, this is a guitar that has everything. It has sustain. has very well balanced sound. Every tone has the same loudness. Wow. Every time when I play 3 tones at the same time, this is for me a test to find out if a guitar has a good balanced sound in terms of loudness between the tones, and this guitar does in an incredible way. And this guitar has also a very fast response, so the tones are coming out very fast. I have to hold back a bit. Come on. I think you can notice now why this is a premium model. I don't know exactly what he did different in this guitar, the Antonio Marin Montero, but this is again a level above the other guitars, the other Marin Montero guitars. And it's resonating so well. Okay, I have to talk less. And you know that feeling if you want to try a new guitar and you have your favorite piece and you always play your favorite piece on a new guitar and you want to know how the guitar sound on your piece, on your favorite piece. And I'm going to do it now with my arrangement of the Persian piece Sultana Qalpa. It's one of those guitars that also I personally would love to have it because it works so well on everything, everywhere, on every piece, and it's a special guitar. One last piece. Tell me your thoughts about the sound of this Antonio Marin Premium model from 2021. And let's move to the next guitar. Before I start to review this guitar, I have to say I have played a few tones on this guitar a few minutes ago, and I think this is a guitar that I will remember for years because it had such a beautiful and special character in the sound, and I was really surprised because I think the last guitar made by Antonio Marchese that I played was quite different than this one. And this guitar is very special, and I'm going to tell you why. Antonio Marchese from Italy has studied like 3 Garcia guitars and a Simplicio very deeply, and he was inspired by those 2 luthiers, and he developed a construction that he has used for this guitar. So this guitar is the result of studying of 2 legendary guitar luthiers and 4 different guitars, and he has put all his inspiration and knowledge in this guitar. And this guitar has an 8 fan bracing system with 2 closing bars and no bridge plate. It comes with a very high quality spruce top and with one of my favorite woods, satin wood. In fact, I cannot decide if I like Brazilian rosewood more or satin wood. However, these 2 woods are definitely my favorite ones. And this guitar is Garcia model. It has the number 108, brand new. This is amazing, but I want to show you the sound. I'm confident that you will be very inspired by the sound of this guitar. I refuse to talk. This guitar has that unexplainable sound character. That's why I cannot talk much about this guitar. It has a very bell-like sound. I try to describe the sound. It has a very bell-like sound. It's extremely well balanced, and the tones are very long, and you have very soft overtones that are filling the whole room. But the beauty in the tone, that brightness is a different brightness than on other guitars. Antonio Marchese, congrats. This is an amazing sounding guitar and also very comfortable to play. Yeah, probably one of my most favorite guitars since I'm reviewing the guitars at Siccas Guitars. I mean, let me know what do you think about the sound of this Antonio Marchese, and let's move to the next one. The next very sweet looking guitar is a copy of a Louis Panormo guitar from 1840, and it's made by David Moreno Garcia. And this guitar comes with spruce top and Indian rosewood back and sides. And again, what I like about this new replicas, like this guitar, is that it's in a very good condition and you can play all the romantic pieces or the repertoire from that time easily on these guitars. And playing romantic repertoire on this guitar is not my strength, but I will try to play a few tones on it to give you an impression of the sound of this guitar. It has a very vintage sound. It sounds old, and I think he captured the idea of the sound of the guitars of that period. It has a very humble and intimate sound. Did I describe it in the right way? I'm not sure. This is at least how I feel it. Lovely. For me personally, of course, it's not that easy to play because look how big I am and how small this guitar is. So I have to get used to it. But if you are a guitarist who is playing romantic repertoire or baroque or classic and who likes to play on romantic guitars, this will be a joy for you to play on it. One last piece. So it was a guitar made by David Moreno Garcia, a Louis Panormo from 1840, a replica of a Louis Panormo from 1840. Let's move to the next one. And this guitar is also a very traditionally built guitar by a very well-known German guitar luthier, Jochen Röthel. And this guitar is from 2021. It comes with a spruce top and very beautiful Madagascar rosewood back and sides. Actually, I love also Madagascar. So, okay, I said I love Brazilian rosewood, I love satin wood, I love Madagascar. I think these are my favorite woods for back and sides. If I had to rank these three woods, It's difficult, but probably it would be Brazilian rosewood, satin wood, and then Madagascar. But at the end, it depends also to the whole construction of the guitar. I'm just saying it from an optical point of view. And as I said, Jochen Röthel is building traditional guitars, and he actually knows exactly what he's doing when he's building a guitar. And this guitar from 2021, let's see how it sounds. Wow. This week might be my favorite weekly guitar meeting because that Montero guitar, the Marchese, and this one, actually I'm a fan of modern sounding guitars. I like Doubletop guitars, good Doubletop guitars, but the guitars of this week, all traditional, are amazing. Also the Doubletop guitar of Youri, it had that traditional touch on it and it felt so good to play on that. And this guitar is also, again, it has everything. It has a long sustain, long tone, very good tone separation. You have a good clarity in the sound, and the guitar is responding very well. Actually, everything that you need from a guitar. Singing. So I'm going to play my arrangement of the Persian melody Sultan Aghalpa, and if you're interested in the scores, you can find the link in the video description. So comfortable, and you can, what I noticed, you can guide the melody line on this guitar so good. So the trebles are very singing and they are responding very well and very fast. Lovely. Let me know also your thoughts about the sound of this guitar. As I said, it's very comfortable to play. It has a very bright sound. It has a traditional sound, but it's not holding back. The sound is going very forward, and it gives you a good feeling if you are playing on this guitar. And let's move to the last guitar of this week. And the last guitar of this week is made by the Japanese guitar luthier Masaki Sakurai. And this guitar is from 1979, and it has the number 8. Masaki Sakurai and Kono guitars are probably for many of you a very familiar name. They are building since many generations. Not many, I think 2 generations, very good guitars. And especially if you consider the price tag of those guitars, they sound very good. And this one comes with a spruce top and Indian rosewood back and sides, and the guitar is also in a good condition. If you consider that this guitar is nearly 45 years old. Yeah, but let's see how it sounds. Interesting. It has a very round sound, I think. Especially in comparison to the other guitars of this week, which were very forward going and bright. This one is more round and dark. Also very long tones. Masaki Sakurai from 1979. And I'm very curious what you think about the sound of this guitar. And please make sure to leave a like if you are enjoying the video. I mean, it was also the last guitar of this week. And I have to be honest, I think this was one of my favorite weekly guitar meetings because I love those guitars. And next week will be the last week's weekly guitar meeting for 2024. And have a good weekend, guys, and see you in a week.